Hello everyone, hope you guys are having a great day or night whenever you're watching this video. Here we are with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team episode 16. Got another earthquake going on. Last episode we went through the Howling Forest, and so this episode we're going to be dealing with something a bit crazier, something a bit wilder, if you will. So our partner comes in and is talking about some commotion down at the square, so now we're going to go see what that is all about. Obviously you can see that a lot of different Pokemon are gathered to sort of talk about what in the heck's going on. And, yeah, that's what's going on. So, these three Pokemon, Octillery, Blastoise, and Golem, were sent into Magma Cavern to quell Groudon. They were wiped out. They did not make it at all. Which is terrifying for a lot of the other Pokemon that are in the crowd, because these were the strongest three, right? Out of all, for some reason, these were the strong. And here comes Gengar making a freaking scene about everything. Yeah, these were the strongest three. So, you know, it's a problem because Alakazam's team still hasn't come back. They three got wiped out. A lot of the Pokemon standing here couldn't handle Magma Cavern. Rhydon actually could. That's what I'm confused about. So, it's a little weird. But basically, everybody gets really riled up and kind of loses a little bit of hope over all this. It is unfortunate that Gengar is kind of playing this role of antagonist and like instigator. Because he also couldn't survive, right? He also could not go down there and do anything. Absolutely, we're still gonna go because Magma Cavern is Magma Cavern. I don't know if they've revealed the name of the dungeon yet in this game, in the actual game itself or in the video, but that's what the dungeon's called. It's where Groudon is. The one catch with this dungeon is that it is the longest dungeon that we will have been facing. So I think it's about 22, 23 floors. It's gonna be a lot. So we're not looking forward to the length. Don't think about that in a weird way, but we'll figure it out. Obviously, the partner sort of gives like this rousing speech and reminds everybody why people formed rescue teams in the first place. You know, to sort of solve all the natural disasters, solve the different issues going on in the world. And this scene really demonstrates something I've mentioned in previous videos, where it's like fear makes people do strange things. The fear of the dungeon completely caused everyone to go into a panic and forget why they were in rescue teams in the first place. So it's interesting, right? It's interesting that it comes back to that. And now the three of them sort of rise up and they're like, alright, time to try again. And it's a really good rhetoric for life, right? You just keep trying. I think maybe it was Michael Jordan that was like, failure way to success, right? That's something a family member of mine always used to quote every single time that I failed at something. They're like, oh, well, you got a failure way to success. And I'm like, I get what you're trying to do, but like, it's not always the best thing to say. But in this case, it is. Right. So, yeah, so Gengar runs off, realizing that his message was eventually fell on deaf ears and was silenced by my partner's inspiration for everyone. So, we're going to do it. And it's going to be great. We're going to have to prepare a lot for it. So I think you get the rest of the day. Yeah, you get the rest of the day to prepare. So I'm going to prepare real quick, and we'll be back when I do so. Cool, so we are all ready to go, and we're going to go and talk to our partner here. And obviously you go to sleep, and you wake up the next morning, and you go on your fabulous adventure. But of course, before we go on our fabulous adventure, we get another visit from the one and only Gardevoir. Another dream, another vision, another mirage, like whatever you want to call it. Gardevoir appears for us again, a bit more of a solid form this time, and she already knows what's up. So, obviously she comes to provide some sort of words of encouragement, and of course, we'll succeed, right? We got this. We'll be good. It's okay. Yeah. See, it's an innocent thing. So. Oh. See, and like when you say something like that, it's weird. You can't just say something like that and then leave. Like, oh, good lord. Because it doesn't make you feel good, right? It's like, oh, you know, by the way, your role's coming to an end. It makes you sound like you're gonna die. Where it's like, hey, your role's coming to an end, so have fun. It's like, what? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Okay. So, after having that little vision, we go outside, and we are gonna end up going to Magma. Oh, I stopped. No, don't worry. The world's a bit bigger than just Magma Cavern. It's okay. Alright, so we decided to bring Absol with us, and we have a pretty basic inventory setup. We should be good to go. Magma Cavern! Let's do it. This is going to be a lot different than any other dungeon we've faced. Mudkip obviously has a huge advantage here. Charmander does not, as you can tell. This must be it. Yeah, I think the lava, you know, dripping from the walls tells you that it's gonna be. And it's interesting, like other rescue teams are also making their way through. You never see them anywhere. Alright, so we got our very first floor. Make sure our items are set, and we are good to go. Alright, lucky for us, first floor was actually pretty uneventful, and we immediately find the stairs to the third floor. Solid start, right? Alright, stairs to the fourth floor. We haven't even run into a single Pokemon yet. If this whole dungeon goes just like this, that would be perfect. Oh, okay, great. So we're going to have 3 enemies in one room now. Okay, cool. That's good. That's just great. Whoa, okay. I was not expecting them to take that much damage, if I'm being honest. Oh! Okay. I think we're prepared for this dungeon, guys. I think we're more than prepared for this dungeon. I mean, I'm looking at the level. I actually forgot what level that was. 29. Look at that. 4 damage. And look what the damage I return is. 130. I think we're going to be fine. That's pretty satisfying. Because you guys remember, like, multiple dungeons in the past where we've really struck. Ember is not a physical. God. Okay, what? Alright, fine. Pokemon, fine. We'll figure this out. That is the one thing that I didn't even realize would happen. Obviously, Nidoking's ability is Poison Point, which poisons the enemy when they make physical contact with you. Ember is not a physical attack. Oh look, level 30! Perfect. I think a little bit of the grinding was in the dojo. I think we did more of that off camera. But yeah, this is some pretty great progress here. As far as leveling and as far as being prepared. Alright. Moving right along here. Alright, 6th floor, 5th floor again was not very interesting. We just killed a couple sandshrew, nothing too crazy. Alright. Making our way downtown, walking. I feel like I make that reference at least once per video. Okay, first problem, right? Graveler. Pretty simple to solve. Graveler's really big thing is that he can use self-destruct, which kills him, but also does some very serious damage to you. So we just gotta be aware of that. And we're poisoned again. Great! I'm not liking this trend. I'm not liking this trend of being poisoned constantly. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, at least we found the stairs much quicker than last time. That's good. That's good. So now we're on basement 7th floor. We're going to keep making our way through here. And it is kind of crazy sort of how far this series has come. I mean, it feels like only yesterday we were wandering around Tiny Woods, am I right? And I will say thank you guys always for accompanying me on this journey. All the comments, all the likes, all of the subscribes and whatnot. It all helps, right? And obviously some very exciting things are in the future. I can talk about one of them. One thing that was released recently was a remake for Mario. It released Super Mario 64, Galaxy, and Sunshine. It took me a second to remember. So I'm excited to look more into that. And yeah, as the channel grows and evolves over time, we'll just sort of see where things go, right? You can also tell that, especially when this dungeon's concerned, a lot of these Pokemon could be recruited later, just based on the amount of damage that I'm doing. Shout out to Absol, watching my back. Look at that, sniping the enemy, if you will. Alright, so we're just gonna throw a gravel rock, because I don't really feel like engaging. And cool, done. We're just gonna switch off with that. We're gonna check Absol's moveset just real quick, just to make sure he's able to, yeah, he's able to use all the offensive attacks. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure of that. I'm tempted to use the link box to link all 3 of his moves together just before Groudon, just to be safe, right? I might actually do that, because I have multiple link boxes, so I might just do that. There was the option, of course, of bringing Zigzagoon into this dungeon except for instead of Absol, but to be honest, I wanted to focus more on like getting through the dungeon rather than just collecting a bunch of items. So that's sort of where my focus was as far as building this particular team. One interesting thing that I did earlier today, actually, part of being a gamer is that you have game cartridges that are just sitting around. I went on a couple of like old ones that myself and a sibling of mine have. There are playthroughs that have like hundreds of hours on them, and it's like, oh my god. Right? Like you look at these playthroughs and it's like, how do you spend so much time? It's just crazy. Here, let me take one step back to bring Absol more into the fight. And I actually delayed Graveler's movement, so that's good. And let's see how powerful Ember is when it's not very effective. See, still 80 damage. Good lord. It's crazy. Where are the stairs, man? I must be at the top. Dang it. Alright, so we finally got to that. Basement 9th floor. We got Macargo off to the side here. And Absol just quickly proceeds to one-shot him. We're going to leave that Maw Wild there. We're just going to keep going. Ooh. Dead end. Want to avoid that. So yeah, again, pretty smooth dungeon. I mean, nothing too crazy, right? We're handling it really, really well. And we already found the stairs. And another link box, which is more of an invitation to use the link box, isn't it? If I find 2 of them, well, you gotta use at least 1. Okay. Aerial Ace. I don't have a single Pokemon on my team that can use that, I don't think. Maybe Ladybug can use it. Why did all of our moves miss? Hold on a second. That's a little weird. Okay. Yeah, Ground being super effective on Poison was never a type matchup that made sense. That was one of them that I just didn't know for like the longest time. There's one other example of that, is how Poison and Psychic types interact. It's just, some of the typing is just weird, and then when Fairy types were introduced, I have no idea. That's where you lost me. Where, I think that's where Pokemon lost a good couple of, like, the older gamers, if you will. Mainly just because, like, it just didn't make much sense. But it's okay, I'm playing the newer games now, and it's okay. Life goes on. Oh, hello. How are you? You are just annoying, to be honest. Come on. I don't want to waste any moves on him, because I know I can just beat him up. That's a weird phrasing. I didn't expect the sentence to come out like that. Alright, we're on the, what, 11th floor. Alright, basement floor 12. So we're about halfway through now. Making decent progress, you know, decent progress. Oh, hello, stairs. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. 13th floor. Let's see what we got. We got another room. I feel like saying we got another room is really obsolete, because it's like, yeah, of course you have another room. That's how this game works. It's just a lot of rooms. Alright, we got just a regular apple. And then racing down a hallway. Okay, hello Arbok. Just coming out of nowhere. Snaking your way into the conversation when it's not even about you. There we go. Alright. 14th. Making good progress. Oh! 15th. Running away from the Arbok. Don't want to deal with them. No thank you. Oh! Okay, this could be interesting. Let's see where this goes. We got Sandslash up in the corner. Absol looks like he'll be fine. And then we got Golem down here. I can just use Metal Claw to knock him out. There we go. Boom. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought Absol was just going to have this in the bag. It keeps whiffing! There we go. Alright, we got Petra Scarf. Actually, let me eat this. Eat this! Let me get this item off of the ground here. Alright. 16th floor. Run for the stairs! Mainly because just Grimer's not to begin with, right? I was just running for the stairs just for the sake of running for him. 17th floor. So that was pretty short. Now we're down to the 18th floor. This is down to the wire. Like, we're down to the last couple floors here before the middle mark. 19th, nice easy transition to the next one. Let's just run from that Groudon and just see what happens. TM. Oh, no, 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 no. We need that TM. My guy, we definitely need that. Flamethrower is going to be a really good move for Charmander later on. 20th floor. That's the first time we've seen the number 20 in this game. All right, 21st. 21st. Y'all, when I say I have a Stresso Espresso, oh my god. I had to go, I hit a dead end on the other side of the floor, and I had to walk around the entire length of that floor to get to the stairs. I bet one of these is, yep. Whoa! Okay, Mudkip, you're in front. So, Onyx are supposed to be worth a lot of experience. So I'm gonna take some decent time and knock some of them out. Let's see how much that was worth. A lot. Okay, yeah. So basically I'm gonna take some time on this floor and the next floor, just using up all the rest of my PP and knocking out as many Onyx as I can. Because as you saw, they're worth a lot of experience. Killing one, oh wow, only 200 with thrown items. But when you use a move, it's a lot. It's a lot. So we can actually just send Mudkip to go a different direction than us, and he'll take out any Onyx that he runs into. And then that way, it maximizes how many we face. And it's just better, I think, because that's more experience. Wow, he has a lot of health too. Okay, not liking that. I don't like that at all. Why did it give me a different amount? It's weird. Okay, so let's just stand at the stairs. And ooh. Here's the other problem. When Mudkip uses the wrong move. That's the other problem. There we go. There! Level 31. Boom. Called it. Called it. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. What might this be? Oh, that's cool. Okay. I'm really tempted to just getting rid of Ember for it. Let's get rid of Rage, to be honest. Let's just get rid of Rage. Damn, dude. What a time to learn Flamethrower just for a frickin' boss battle. Alright, so we're gonna heal up a little bit. Oh look, it's Mudkip! What's up, dude? We're just gonna have him be with me now. That plan didn't really work. It got me the next level up, but that's really all it did. So we're gonna heal. And then we are gonna get through this last floor! Whoa! Cue boss battle music. Okay. Metal Claw. Cool, now he's dead. Oh, did not mean to move that way. There we go. And cool. Oh, gotta make sure I consume that. Every single one. Okay, and with that, we're done with the first section. Look at that! We did it! So, that'll be the end of this part. Obviously, the next part you all will probably see this weekend to sort of dramatically conclude this really difficult dungeon for everybody else, but very easy one for us. Thank you guys as always for watching, and I will see you all on this weekend.